Let's talk about growing your business on YouTube. You're putting in the work, but you feel completely and totally stuck. I get it. I've been there. But here's the good news. Today, we are breaking down a super clear path forward. This isn't just about chasing views. This is about building the right audience so you can build a business that actually serves your life. So let's do this. Let's reframe how you think about YouTube starting right now. Right now, I bet you're thinking that the biggest thing holding you back is the algorithm. It feels like this giant, mysterious, unbeatable boss that you have to somehow hack or outsmart. But what if I told you that's the completely wrong way to think about it? Okay, this right here, this is probably the most important mindset shift you will ever make on YouTube. So lean in for this one. Stop thinking algorithm. Just erase that word and start thinking people. That's all it is. It's just a system designed to show real people content that they'll actually enjoy watching. That's it. Once you truly get this, I promise you, everything changes. And that brings us to this really vital mindset shift. We need to stop thinking like a typical content creator and start thinking like a contentpreneur. Now, what's that? It's someone who uses content strategically like a tool to drive traffic to their offers, and build a real sustainable business. Just look at the difference here. A content creator? They're often just chasing views, trying to please everybody, throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. But a contentpreneur? Oh, they are laser focused. They think business first. They're all about serving one very specific person with their content to solve a real tangible problem. So this is how that people algorithm actually works. It's not magic. It's just a simple three-step feedback loop. First, YouTube tests your video with a small group of people. Think of it like a little focus group. Second, it just watches their reaction. Do they click? Do they stick around and watch? And third, based on those signals, it either expands your reach to way more people or it tells it. It's not personal. It's just data. Data from people. So how does YouTube measure that first reaction? Well, the first key metric is your click-through rate, or CTR. This is just the percentage of people who see your thumbnail and title and actually decide to click on it. A really great initial benchmark to shoot for, especially in that critical first 24 hours, is a solid 5%. But, getting the click is only half the battle. The second critical metric is average view duration. This answers the really important question. Did your video deliver on the promise you made in your title and thumbnail? If people are sticking around to watch, you're sending a massive signal to YouTube that your content is valuable, and it should show it to more people. But look, getting the metrics right is just one piece of the puzzle. In a world with endless competition, the only way to truly stand out is to focus on not being replaceable, and that all comes down to your personal brand. I want you to think about entrepreneurship in 4 levels. Branding is level 1. It is the absolute foundation. Then comes marketing, then sales, and then finally, delegation. But so many people try to jump straight to marketing and sales without building that solid brand first. You know what that's like? It's like building a house with no foundation. It's just destined to crumble. And this is exactly why branding is so critical. We are in what you could call a trust recession. People don't connect with generic faceless content anymore. They connect with a person, with their identity, with their unique belief system. They subscribe to you because you're you. And guess what? Nobody else can copy that. So how do you actually build that brand? Well, you stop thinking about a broad niche, and you start thinking about an avatar. An avatar is one specific person inside that niche. Your entire job is to become completely obsessed with understanding their fears, their goals, their problems, and then creating content that is the perfect solution just for them. One of the most powerful ways to connect with your avatar is to make that avatar a past version of yourself. Seriously, create the content that you wish you had 2 or 3 or maybe 5 years ago. This makes your communication so incredibly authentic because you're basically just talking to yourself, and people will feel that. They'll watch and say, wow, how do you know exactly what I'm going through? Okay, so you've got the right mindset. You know exactly who you're serving. Awesome. Now, let's get practical and talk about a realistic roadmap for actually getting those first 1,000 subscribers. This is where patience and strategy really come into play. So let's manage some expectations right now because this is a marathon, not a sprint. The first phase from 0 to 100 subscribers, we call that the ghost town. It's tough. Your focus here isn't on views. It's on getting good at making videos. Then you move into data collection and then the momentum phase. Look, it can easily take 6 to 12 months just to hit 1,000 subs, and that is completely and totally normal. I want you to focus on this number, 30 to 50. Why is that so important? Because it typically takes publishing 30 to 50 high-quality videos before the algorithm. I mean, the people have enough data to figure out exactly who your content is for. This is the trigger point for that hockey stick growth you hear about. You just have to put in the reps. Now, to survive that initial grind, you absolutely need this mindset shift. Your channel is a laboratory. It is not a report card on your self-worth. If a video gets low views, it is not a failure. It's just data. The data is simply telling you that the topic or the packaging didn't connect. So you learn from it, and you run the next experiment. That's it. This brings us to a huge point that most creators just completely miss. You do not have to wait for 100,000 subscribers to build a business. In fact, you should start thinking about monetization way, way sooner. A small, super engaged audience can fuel a very, very big business. And this is why you have to think beyond AdSense. Relying on ad money when you're small will get you literal pennies. But promoting a high-ticket affiliate product that offers recurring commissions, a single sale there could be worth more than the ad revenue from 5,000 views. It is a complete and total game changer. This means you should be building your business engine from day one. Build an email list. I like to call it an email moat by offering a simple lead magnet like a PDF or a checklist. Promote high-ticket affiliate products that you actually use and believe in. I'm telling you, 100 people on your email list are far more valuable than 10,000 passive YouTube subscribers. And all of this, it all leads to the ultimate goal, building a freedom system. This is about creating a business that separates your time from your income so you can actually make more while working less. That's the dream. And the way we do that is to build a system. It's an acronym, saving yourself time, energy, and money. The whole idea is to do the work one time, build it into a system, and then let that system work for you 24/7 even when you're sleeping. A huge part of building that system is understanding that your time is more valuable than money. You have to outsource your minimum wage activities, stuff like cleaning, cooking, maybe even your video editing. By paying to get that time back, you can focus on the high-value revenue-generating activities that actually move the needle for your business. This is how you free yourself up to create those 30 to 50 high-quality videos we were talking about. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this one question to really sit with. Forget the algorithm. Forget the vanity metrics. What is the one problem that you can become completely obsessed with solving for that past version of yourself? Because your answer to that question, that's the real foundation of your entire business.